This is truly criminal what is happening to the Indiana Fever. This coaching staff is destroying them. So here comes one flare screen right here. Aaliyah Boston does a nice job. Caitlin Clark goes over the top. Aaliyah Boston's right there in backside help, so Kelsey Plum isn't available on that backdoor cut. But if you're Aaliyah Boston, I got to be seeing there's another flare screen coming. Asia Wilson, I got to be calling out, flare, 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 again. So the defender knows again to get up and over the top. You're clearly not communicating this. Look at the defender. Clank into Asia Wilson, setting the flare screen. Wide open three. Do the Indiana Fever ever work on transition defense? Ever. So we're coming over to take the ball. We got to be communicating this. I got ball. I got ball. I guess. What is this Fever player doing right here? Why are you standing in the middle of nowhere looking at the ball? Get out to Kelsey Plum. You got to get the bodies in transition. You're standing in the middle of nowhere. Plum's got it. Gone for two. What is Caitlin Clark doing? The Fever switched this handoff right here. And this is the most undisciplined garbage. They switched the handoff. Could Caitlin Clark stay in the corner and see ball and Kelsey Plum, who you're guarding? What is Caitlin Clark? Your back is to Kelsey Plum, and you're doubling for no reason. Wide open three. So the Fever are in their brain-dead drop coverage. This coaching staff is ruining this team. So if I hedge here, push Kelsey Plum out beyond the three-point line. Backside defender right there for Asia Wilson's role. Skip pass gets made. It's an easy recovery. So because I'm in backside help, Asia Wilson's wide open. The girl on the wing is wide open for three. It's just who wants to take a wide open jumper. This is truly a crime, what is happening with this Indiana Fever team. This coach, you don't work on transition defense, clearly, all right? So this defender right here has got this Las Vegas Aces player. You get to bodies, okay? You get cross-matched all the time. That means we got to take Asia Wilson trailing the play at half court. Look at the Fever. This is like, you're getting back to the middle of nowhere again. Two girls going to one Aces player. Nobody takes Asia Wilson. No communication, nothing. More terrible transition defense. The Fever have numbers defensively here. So this defender does a great job sprinting back, so got to be communicating this. So all the on-ball defender has to do with Asia Wilson is just keep her coming to the middle of the floor. The Fever have numbers. There's more defensive players than Las Vegas offensive players. So all I got to do is get up, show my hands, slide my feet, keep the ball handled in the middle of the floor where there's help. You're coming out and gambling and now getting completely crossed up and turned around. And how is this not in the game plan? As the second Asia Wilson comes into the paint, I've got to be battling for position, getting low, battling for position. Look at this defender for Indiana. You're just letting Asia Wilson get right inside the charge circle. Good night. You're sealed. Ball gets down there. Easy two. This is the most poorly coached team I've ever seen. You're going under and through the handoff. This way. Under and through the handoff, meeting Kelsey Plum on the other side. Where is this defender for Indiana going? Why are you not going under and through? You're going under two different defenders. Wide open three. Let's just count all the mistakes. I can't believe that the WNBA is allowing this Indiana Fever coaching staff to coach this team. One, Caitlin Clark's got to get attached to Kelsey Plum setting a pin down. I'm attached with my arms extended so Asia Wilson can't curl. And Aaliyah Boston, you've got to chase over the top. Caitlin Clark's nowhere. Aaliyah Boston goes up the gut as opposed to chasing over the top. So now if you're Caitlin Clark, back to the baseline, right? We want to be in that gap. When Asia Wilson comes that way, we're going to stunt, we're going to recover, get the dribble picked up. Again, back to the sidelines, not in the gap, easy two. This is just pathetic one-on-one defense from Caitlin Clark. What the? Aaliyah Boston's in the gaps. That's where your help is, in the middle of the floor. So why am I backing up? Just get up and force the ball handler to the middle of the floor. By the way, the girl at the top of the key should be rotating down and in that gap too. At least you have Aaliyah Boston. You know you have help in the middle of the floor. You go over this. Why is Caitlin Clark backpedaling? But you have help everywhere in the middle of the floor. That's your one-on-one defense. Indiana Fever, this is all coaching. It's more garbage transition defense. Aaliyah Boston, get back. Get back. We're not worried about the ball when it's across half court. What is Aaliyah Boston doing? You're staring at the ball. Get back. Kelsey Plum. What was this? Shot goes up. Could Caitlin Clark be bothered to box out? Could Aaliyah Boston, could anyone on Indiana be bothered to box out? Nope, coming right back to the Aces. Where's this girl for Indiana going? Not only did you not box out, you're trying to leak out in transition. Well, Las Vegas got the ball, and it's... This Fever team is a disaster. This is coaching. Look at this. Off a make. Can't even say, why is not everyone not back? What was this girl for Indiana doing? Backpedaling, standing at the top of the key. Off a made basket. Right to Asia Wilson for 2. WNBA has got to step in. This coaching staff is ruining their most marketable star ever. So look at how many people are going to be wide open here because the Fever are in drop coverage. If I hedge this screen, push the ball handler out of the lane towards the sidelines. There's no place for Asia Wilson to roll to. I got a backside defender right there. If a skip pass is made, it's an easy recovery. So, nope, you're going to be in drop coverage. There's no backside help on Asia Wilson. By the way, on the wing right there, also wide open for a catch and shoot 3. It's just who wants to be wide open. It's truly remarkable. I don't know what there is to say. The WNBA's got to get rid of this. Fever coaching staff is killing this team. You're not actually guarding anything here. If I ice this screen, keep the ball handler to the sidelines and out of the lane. Again, there's no place for Asia Wilson to roll to. I have 3 backside defenders waiting for her roll. Nope, we're in drop coverage. So the ball handler coming off the screen is wide open. Asia Wilson's roll is wide open. You're guarding nothing. What do the Fever do in film? What do they do in practice right here? What is this defender doing? Could we please see Ball and Kelsey Plum, who we're guarding? Look at how long you're staring at the ball for. Look at this. What are you looking at? Why are you in the paint? You're not seeing Kelsey Plum, who's now wide open. This is so beyond disgusting. You trap the ball. Okay, so now once that dribble's picked up, we got to rotate. Like, we can't stand in the middle of nowhere. We got to come over to Caitlin Clark, who she's guarding, and bump her out to the top of the key. Like, you just trapped, and now you're rotating, standing in the middle of nowhere. No one's rotating up to the top of the key. You're standing in the middle of nowhere. Of course Kelsey Plum's wide open. Look at how poorly coached this team is. Everything's wrong here. This is a stagger screen. So what do? I want to go under the first, over the second. And then Caitlin Clark needs to be attached to that second screen with her arms extended so the girl for Las Vegas can't curl. Everything's wrong here. You go over the first. That's why there's 4 steps of space. And where's Caitlin Clark? Curl right off it, wide open. Could not be easier. Caitlin Clark on the switch. Must get underneath. First of all, you got to be up ready to guard Kelsey Plum if you're switching. You're not, that defender right there. But Caitlin Clark's got to get underneath the screener. So I'm in this gap right here. You're switching over the top. I should be right there and help. You're not. I mean, now the Fever aren't even trying. Okay, first of all, we want to, again, sprint back in transition to the top of the key so I'm in help. So Caitlin Clark then, see, like, you're jogging back. I should be sprinting to the top of the key, communicating that I'm in help. So Caitlin Clark knows, okay, I want to get up, force the ball handle to the middle of the floor where I have help. Jogging back. I don't even know what Caitlin Clark's doing. What is Caitlin Clark doing? Could you please just guard the ball? Slide your feet. Stay in front of the ball. Why are you giving Kelsey Plum this angle? Get in front of the ball. She's going straight line drive to the rim. What? Aaliyah Boston, you're guarding the post. I got to stay underneath, get low and battle. You cannot 3/4 the post. Look at how she's 3/4ing the post with no backside help, giving up baseline. Catch, turn, another bucket.